celebration this morning. Page 147, second paragraph, Shochen Ad.
Shochen Ad Marom v'Kadosh Shema. וכתוב לנו צדיקים באדוני, לישרים נאווה תהילה, בפי ישרים תתהלל, ובדברי צדיקים תתברך, ובלשון חסידים תתרומם, ובקרב קדושים תתקדש, ובמקהלות רבבות עמך בית ישראל. שכן חובת כל היצורים לפניך אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו להודות, להלל, לשבח, לפאר, רומם, להדר, לברך, לעלה ולקהלס על כל דברי שירות ותשבחות דוד בן ישי עבדך משיחך ישתבח שמך לעד מלכנו. האל המלך הגדול והקדוש שמיים וארץ, כי לך נוער אדוני אלוהינו ולאבותינו, שיר ושבחה, הלל וזמרה, עוז וממשלה נצח גדולה וגבורה, תהילה תפארת קדושה ומלכות, ברכות והודות, מעתה ועד עולם. ברוך אתה אדוני אל מלך גדול בתשבחות, אל ההודעות אדון הנפלאות, הבוכה בשירי זמרה, מלך אלכי העולמים. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעמדי וחירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהא שמי רבה מבורך, לעלם לעלמי עלמי יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. ברכו לאלה מנחה ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן.
We rise together on page 149 for the formal call to prayer, the Baruch Hu.
Yalla la la, yalla la la, yalla la 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 la, la 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 la, yalla 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 la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, baruchu et Adonai hamevorach, baruch Baruch Adonai Hamborach le'olam va'ed. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la la la, ay la la la, ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la la la. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer or uvorei choshech, oseh shalom uvorei et hakol.
You may be seated.
הכל יודוך והכל ישבחוך והכל יאמרו קדוש קדוש. אין כרך אדוני אלוהינו בעולם הזה, ואין זולתך מלכנו לחיי העולם הבא. אפס ברצך גואלנו לימוד המשיח, ואין דומה לך, ואין דומה לך. מושיענו, מושיענו לתחיית המתים. אל אדון כל המעשים, ברוך ומבורך בפי כל נשמה, גודלו וטובו מלא עולם, דעת ותבונה סובבים אותו. גודלו וטובו מלא עולם, דעת ותבונה סובבים אותו. המתגלה בחיות בכבוד עיניהם שבח נותנים לו כזב המרום, תפארת וגדולה שרפים ויופנים וחיות הקודש. תפארת וגדולה שרפים ויופנים וחיות הקודש. לאל אשר שבת מכל המעשים ביום תתברך מושיענו על שבח מעשה ידיך, ועל מאורי אור שעשית יפארוך סלע. 153. תתברך צורנו מגנו וגואלנו וגואלי קדושים, ישבח שמך לעד מלכנו, יוצא משורתים השם. וכולם פותחים את פיהם בקדושה ובתורה, בשירה ובזמרה, ומברכים ומשבחים, ומפארים ומעריצים ומקדישים וממליכים את שם המלך הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, קדוש הוא. וכולם מקבלים עליהם ומלכו שמיים זה מזה, ונותנים רשות זה לזה, להקדיש יוצרם בנחת רוח, בשפה ברורה ובנימה קדושה. כולם כאחד עונים ואומרים בהירה, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך הארץ קרבו. והאופנים וחיות הקודש ברעש גדול, מתנשאים לעומת שרפים, לעומתם משבחים ואומרים, ברוך יבוא אדוני ממקומו ברוך תמותיתנו ומברכים. פועל גבורות עושה חדשות, בעל מלחמות זורע צדקות, מצמיח ישוברים. אור חדש על ציון תאיר, ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו. ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר המאורות. Top of 154. Abba Rabba Avtanu Adonai Eloheinu Chem Lagidola Vitera Chamalta Aleinu Avinu Malkeinu Bavur Avotenu Zebatchu Becha Shebatchu Becha Avinu Malkeinu Vatlamdem Chukei Chayim כן תכוננו תלמדנו, אבינו האב הרחמן, המרחם רחם עלינו, ותן בליבנו להבין ולהשכיל לשמוע, ללמוד וללמד, לשמור ולעשות, ולקיים את כל דברי תלמוד תורתך ואהבה, והארננו בתורתך, ודבק לבנו במצוותיך, ויחד לבבינו לאהבה וליראה את שמך, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, כי בשם קודשך הגדול והנורא בטחנו, נגילה ונשמחה, נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך.
We're on the bottom of page 154, and as we prepare ourselves to turn the page to 155, we're getting ready to say the Shema. 6 of the most important words in Judaism. Bryce, they're probably the first prayer you learned, right, was the Shema. When we say the Shema, not only are we reciting the words of the Torah, not only are we declaring our faith in God and the oneness of God, but we close our eyes, we cover our eyes, and we concentrate completely on that moment. To do that, one of the things we do is we take the 4 corners of our talit, or our prayer shawl, which represent in its entirety the covenant between God and the Jewish people. We wrap ourselves in this. It's a physical representation of our bond with God, and we embrace that physicality. As we get ready to say the Shema, we prepare our hearts to think about the oneness of God, the oneness of each other, how there's something out there, something greater than us that binds us all together. As we turn, we're on the bottom of page 154.
V'avienu leshalom me'arba kanfot haaretz v'tolichenu komemiyut le'artzenu ki el po'er Yeshuot ata ubanu v'achart mikol am v'lashon v'keravtanu לשמחה הגדול, לשמחה הגדול, שלא באמת להודות לך, ויחדך, ברוך אתה אדוני, הבוחר בעמו ישראל, באהבה.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, bechol levavcha, uvechol nafshecha, uvechol meyodecha, vehayu hadvarim ha'ele, asher anochi metzavecha, hayom al levavecha, veshinanta am levanecha, vedibarta bam, Beshiftecha beveitecha, uvleftecha vaderech, uveshochbecha, uvekumecha, ukshartam leot al yadecha, והיו לטותם פות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
We sing together the second paragraph, page 156.
ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר אל בני ישראל, ואמרת עליהם, ועשו להם ציצית על כנפי בגדיהם לדורותם, ונתנו על ציצית הכנף פתיל תכלת, והיה לכם לציצית, הוריתם אותו, וזכרתם את כל מצוות אדוני, ועשיתם אותם, ולא תתורו אחרי לבבכם ואחרי עיניכם, אשר אתם זונים אחריהם, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
לדור ודור הוא קיים ושמו קיים, וכיסו נכון ומלכותו ואמונתו לעד קיימת. ודבריו חיים אמת שאתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, מלכנו מלך אבותינו, גואלנו גואל אבותינו, יוצרנו צור ישועתנו, בורנו הצילנו מעולם שמך, אין אלוהים זולתך. עזרת אבותינו דור ודור. ממצרים גאלתנו אדוני אלוהינו מבית עבדים. תהילות לאל עליון, ברוך ומבורך, משה ובני ישראל, לך אנו שירה, בשמחה רבה, בשמחה רבה, ואמרו כולם, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות, אוסף אלה, שיר החדשה, שיבחו גאולים, לשמך על שפת הים, יחד כולם הודו, והמליכו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
Please rise on the bottom of page 158.
צור ישראל, קומה בעזרת ישראל, ופדי חינומך, יהודה וישראל, גואלנו, אדוני צבאות שמו, קדוש ישראל. Ata Adonai.
We begin the Amidah all together on page 159.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor Ve'anora El Elyon Gomel Hasadim Tovim Ve'konei Hakol Ve'zocher Hasdei Avot Umevigo El Livnei V'nehem Leman Shemo Be'ah Melech Ozer Ufoked Umoshia Umagen Baruch Atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ufoked Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechaye Metim Atah Rav Le'oshia Morid Hatah Mechakel Hayim Bechesed Hayei Meitim Berachamim Rabim Somech Noflim Verofei Holim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afa Micha Mocha Ba'al Gevurot Umido Melach Melech Memit Umechaye Umatmiya Yeshua V'ne'emar Atah Lehahayot Meitim Baruch Atah Adonai Mechaye HaMeitim.
נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום ככתוב היד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני הארץ קרבה אז בקול רעש גדול אדיר וחזק משמיעים כה אז בקול רעש גדול אדיר וחזק משמיעים כה מתנסים לעומת סרפים מתנסים לעומת סרפים מנסים לעומת סרף לעומתם ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו ממקומך מלכנו תופיע ותמלוך עלינו ותמלוך עלינו כי מחכים אנחנו לך איי 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 מתי תמלוך בציון בקרוב בימינו בקרוב בימינו לעולם ועד תשכון תגדל ותתקדש בתוך ירושלים עירך לדור ודור לדור ודור ולנצח נצחים ay, 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 ve'einenu tireno, tireno malchutecha, kadavar hamur b'shirai uzecha, al yedei David, Mashiach tzidkecho, al yedei David, Mashiach tzidkecha. Yimloch Adonai le'olam Elohai Sion ledor vadon, Alleluia. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד כי המלך גדול וקדוש אתה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
The silent Amidah begins on page 159 through page 166. This is a time for personal prayers or reflections of the heart as well.
עושה שלום במרומה, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומה, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו amen. The words are easy right here. Try them. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, la 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 la.
We continue with the Kaddish Shalem on page 167.
יתגדל ויגדש שמי רבה, בעמדי ובחילותי, וילך מלכותי בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי ילכו לבית ישראל, Bagala uzman karibi imeru, amen. Yehi shmei rabam bevorach, le'alam le'almei amaya, yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitbarach v'shema v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudasha. B'richu le'ela min kol b'chata v'shirata t'shpachata v'nechamata d'almeran v'alma v'yimeru amen. Titkabal tzloton v'uton l'chol beit Yisrael kodom v'shemaya v'yimeru amen. Yehi shlam araba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'kol Yisrael v'yimeru amen. Oseh shalom v'imramav hu ya'aseh shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimeru amen.
We turn now to page 168 for the beginning of the Torah service. We remain seated, but I'm going to call up those who have been honored with an opening of the Ark. Mike and Leslie Ferreira, Hunter Jacobson, Jenna and Jocelyn Ferreira, and Evan, you're going to hold the Torah. Come on up. Everybody else, we remain seated on page 168.
In kamocha v'elohim Adonai v'in kamasecha malchutecha malchut kol olamim umemshaltecha bechol dor v'ador Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai yimloch Le'olam va'ed Adonai oz le'amo yitem Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom Av harachamim heitiva virtzonel et Zion Tivnei hamok Yerushalayim Tivnei Hamok Yerushalayim Kivecha Levad Batachnu Melech El Ram Benisa Adon Olami.
Please rise as the Ark is opened.
Vayehi bin Saharon, Vayomer Moshe, Kuma Adonai, Ve'afutzu oivecha, Ve'anusu mesanecha, mipanecha, Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, Ki mitzion Tetzei Torah Udevar Adonai V'Yerushalayim Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Le'amo Yisrael
Let's read together on the middle of page 169 on the left-hand side of the page where it says Shalom to all. We'll read together in English. Avinu Malkeinu, Master of peace, help us and strengthen us so that we always strive for peace. May there be harmony among all people, their companions and friends. May there be no discord among the members of my family. You who establish peace above, extend peace upon us and the whole world. May we draw close to you and your Torah in truth, and may we all be bound together, carrying out your will wholeheartedly. Master of peace, bless us with peace. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer. We turn to the bottom paragraph on page 170.
Be'anarachet velishme Kaddisha Kaddisha Yakira Ana Emar tushbechan be'anarachetz be'anarachetz velishmei Kaddisha Kaddisha Yakira Ana Emar tushbechan Yehera Avakadamach Detiftach libi peoraita Vetashlim mishoalim delibi Veliba dechol amach Yisrael Vetav ulechayim Velishlam Amen. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kedosh Shemo.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Gadlul Adonai iti, uneromema Shemo Yachdav.
Lecha Adonai V'hagivura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod ki chova shamayim uvaretz ki chova shamayim uvaretz lecha Adonai hamamlacha v'yamit naseh lechol erosh Romemu, Romemu, Adonai Eloheinu, Vehishtachavu, Vehishtachavu, Lehadom Raglav Kadoshu, Romemu, Romemu, Adonai Eloheinu, Vehishtachavu, Vehishtachavu lehar kocho ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lehar kocho romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lehar kocho ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lehar kocho romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lehar kocho ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lehar kocho romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lehar kocho ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu.
May be seated. you're holding on to a prayer book, you can exchange it at this time for the Chumash, the Torah text in front of you. If you're in a front row, maybe behind you, you'll find one. We do have, by the way, for our younger people here today, if you have a young child here today, like 3, 4, 5 years old, somewhere around there, we have a quiet play corner here where there's like kind of toys. If you brought books or something, you can sit there with your kids. Just ask that you try and keep it a little bit quiet, but it's a place for kids to be able to just be kids. So we invite you there. If you have not yet triple checked your cell phones to make sure they're off, this would be the time before that embarrassing moment. Right, so this is the one you want to, right? If you haven't triple checked it, just to make sure it's off, right? We don't, please, if you'll respect our Shabbat by not texting or doing anything, just turn them off if you would. No cameras, picture taking. We're just here to embrace the holy moment of Shabbat and your bar mitzvah. Should we do that? Good. How'd you like a talit? The talit you were wearing earlier was your grandfather's talit that he wore at his bar mitzvah. See, this is yours. And now you're going to receive a new talit from your parents. So come on up. And if you can, Evan and Sloan, I want you to come forward, please. You're going to turn that way and face right here. Your parents are going to stand here. And Sloan and Evan are going to share some words with their son. Who needs that, your mom or dad? Mom. Your mom, okay. So here, stand over here on this side. You should stand over there. That's it. All right, now remember, this is the moment, in which the bar mitzvah doesn't talk back, doesn't respond. You just stand there and soak in the wisdom of your parents. You ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Bryce, my love bug. I've been looking forward to you becoming a bar mitzvah since the day you were born. Becoming a man in the eyes of the Jewish religion does not mean that you are all grown up or are ready to make all of your own decisions and be on your own. It means that you have new privileges and new responsibilities. Now that you are becoming a bar mitzvah, you have the privilege to read from the Torah, to be counted in a minyan and support your friends, family, and community in times of need, and to have your voice heard in our community. You now also carry with you the responsibility of continuing to figure out your Jewish identity, of ensuring that our Jewish heritage and traditions are not lost, of passing on to your future family the love of Judaism that I know you experienced through traditions that began with Bubby and Zadie, who both had a great impact on the man you are today, Great-Grandma Florence, and the man you were named after, your Great-Grandpa Ben, and have been passed down to Papa and Gaga, to me, and from me to you, including how we as a family open our homes and our hearts to others, and how we celebrate Simchot like Shabbat, Passover, and Rosh Hashanah, and how we support the Jewish community by being active in the synagogue and working to make the world a better place. You also have the enormous responsibility of standing up for what is right in the face of unrighteous behavior. You are a beautiful soul, Bryce. Even when you were little, if someone was hurt on the baseball field, you offered a hand to help them up and to check on them. You know right from wrong. You are sensitive and empathetic. I can see in your face that you sense other people's emotions, that you feel others hurt. You are nurturing and gentle. When you can tell that it's been a rough day or I'm feeling down, you're there for me. You truly care. I know that as you continue to mature, you will continue to stand up for what is right, to do right, and to pass our beautiful traditions, heritage, and religion on to the next generation. The wisest words I ever heard were told to me by my father, your papa, on my bat mitzvah day, and I now pass them on to you. Always reach for the stars, Bryce, but keep your feet on the ground. I love you with all of my heart, baby.
I give your mom a hug. She deserves it. She got through that whole thing. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Here, all right. Move that up a little bit for you there.
Thank you. Bryce.
Yeah.
I don't remember the day, but I will never forget the moment. We were walking through Target about 7 months ago, and I looked over at you. Looked over because I can no longer look down at you. That is when it hit me. You are not my little boy anymore. But it is much more than your height. It's the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, the depth of our conversations. I was starting to see you becoming a man right before my eyes. Every parent that's here today celebrating with you knows this doesn't happen with the flick of a switch, despite all of the beautiful religiosity and pageantry of today's bar mitzvah. Nor would we want it to. I am honored to be both a passenger and a guide on your journey to adulthood. I hope you are proud of what you have accomplished here today. Think about the incredible effort that you put into preparing for this day and how amazing you are doing. Take the lesson from this that you can accomplish anything you put your heart and mind into. Your growth as a Jewish man goes beyond these four walls. Hearing your stories of the children you helped as part of your Tikkun Olam project brought joy to my heart. Helping people is a big part of what your mom and I have chosen to do in our careers, and we are excited to see that it is important to you too. You have always been so great with little kids. You took that strength and combined it with your passion for sports to drop in moments of love and support to these underprivileged children. Your growth as a Jewish man will also hopefully include a trip to Israel in the not-so-distant future. My only trip to Israel took place 2 years ago, and as you know, it was life-changing. Until you can experience that firsthand, you will receive a piece of Israel in the talit that I brought home specifically for this day. My wish for you, Bryce, is that this talit come to represent the love and support of everyone in your life. If the first 13 years are any indication as to what kind of a man you are going to become, then we will all be fortunate to be a part of your journey. Like me, you don't like being the center of attention. But this is your day, Bryce. You deserve it, not because of all the work it took to get here, but simply because you are you. I love you, Bryce. Keep being you, and I will always hold sacred the gift of seeing you. Truly, deeply seeing you.
Give Dad a hug, and then we're going to hand you this talit from your parents. You're going to take hold of it and recite the blessings. First time as a bar mitzvah. You've been practicing for this moment for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's it. All right, hold on to it. Go ahead. Oh, don't worry. Turn this way. Yes.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hitateh b'tzitzit.
Amen. But wrap that around. It's Batman's cape. Here you go. We didn't practice with this one, but this is a heavy one too. So hold on to it. Here's how you do this, right? Your first lesson, it goes like this. Hold on, and you hold it there. Hopefully, we'll see how long that'll last. And you take this one. It folds up like that, and then hopefully it'll stay as long as possible. You hold on to that. We're going to be turning to follow the Torah reading page 744. We're in the portions of Bahar Bahukotai. The reading today beginning again, page 744, verse 39. That's where we'll start our Torah reading.
This is from my unconscious teacher.
Ve'azor ve'agen ve'oshia l'chol ha'chosim bo v'nomar. Amen. Ha'kol havu godel Eloheinu utenu chavod la Torah. Ya'amdu Yisrael ben Yehuda v'Hana v'Yafa Malka bat Shimon Moshe v'Rachel Rishon Baruch Shanatan Torah le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato ve'atem hadbekim b'Adonai Elohechem chayim kulchem hayom.
Baruch et Adonai hambarach. Baruch Adonai hambarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
V'chi yamuch ahicha imach v'nimkar lach lo ta'avod bo avodat aved kesachir ketoshav yeh imach ad shenat hayovel ya'avod imach ve'atzame imach hu uvanav imo ve'shavel mishpachto ve'el achuzat avotav yashuv ki avodaihem asher hotziti otam me'eretz Mitzrayim lo yimacheru mimkeret aved, lo tirdevo befarech, ve'aretam me'elohecha.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. Isaiah Berlin, famous Russian-British philosopher, author, passed away in 1997. Wrote a great deal about philosophies of life, and he actually talked about, he's very famous, 1958-ish, where he wrote about positive liberty and negative liberty, juxtaposing what that means in terms of liberty. But he said that not all values, even good values, can coexist together. So what would be an example of values that can't coexist together? Let's talk about freedom and equality. I want you to think for a moment. Freedom on the one hand, the absolute right to do whatever you want potentially, and equality, that all people are going to be equal. How might those values come in conflict? Any suggestions? Any suggestions? Jeff? Economics, in what way? So to be free means, right, in economics, you can always have a sense of, right, earn whatever you can in a free market enterprise. And when you do that, you're going to have not a sense of equality. By the way, what is it today? I guess 1%, right? The top 1% has over 50% of the wealth of the world. Right? By the way, Oxfam actually increases that to some absurd figure, like they're really much higher even. But freedom and equality. Other ways in which those values might not be able to coexist and live together. You in the back there sitting there, you're all part of the congregation. I know you seem a little bit far away, but I can see you all back there. Yes? So the freedom to choose your own needs and your own family priorities is going to create an inequity with other people and other families. Good. Other possibilities. Oh, that's interesting. Everybody's free. There's freedom to come in, but there is equality in terms of, as Jews, right, they count in terms of a minyan. That's an interesting. I hadn't thought about that context. In Catholic Church, people can walk in, but unless you're Catholic, you don't participate of the Eucharist. I'd have to think about that. Sociologically, other possibilities that you have, Bob?
Well, one person's freedom could very easily impinge on someone else's freedom. And similarly, equality can impinge on someone else's.
Right, so somebody's freedom can infringe on somebody else's equality, and that equality can infringe on that freedom to do whatever you want. Good. Other possibilities? Yes, doctor. Right, so you're free to go to Galapagos. Everybody goes, right? There's no longer equality. Not everybody's going to be able to benefit from that. Other possibilities that you might see sociologically between freedom and equality. By the way, this was the great tension of the Cold War. Right, between a capitalistic society in which freedoms allowed you anything, and right, the Soviet Union, which was focusing much more on equality. Right, everybody is equal, and that tension to be able to live and to have your neighbor not to live in inequity, if you will. What's amazing about the Torah, by the way, we're going to look at a little bit, is the Torah recognizes these two tensions of absolute freedom and absolute equality, knows they stand in juxtaposition and in contradiction sometimes. So, for example, they know, by the way, we know in the free society, inequities are going to occur. We all agree? You're free, it's gonna, right? You're going to be unequal. And we see that inequity increasing over time. today, even more and more. And so the idea that in our portion today, there's two institutions that try and do a hard reset on social inequality. Right? Anybody know what those, who know a little bit about Torah? Two institutions that are described in our portion that try and do a hard reset when society has inequality. Bill. Slavery is inequality, so what is the institution that tries to undo that inequity? The Shemitah, the sabbatical year, is an attempt to free the slaves, those who are enslaved, and to free them. And that sabbatical year is an attempt to break that vicious cycle that they know can occur. Good. And there's another one that not happens every 7 years, but it happens a little bit longer in between, Bernie. Land ownership also, right, which takes place, by the way, in the 50th year in the Jubilee, what we call the Yovel. The 7th year, by the way, private loans were remitted. If you owed somebody money, debt was canceled, as well as slaves went free. The 50th year was when, by the way, land reverted back to the original owner. Right? You didn't own the land. So those are two institutions which are an attempt to get a hard reset when inequalities occur. You would call this, Rick, a socialist attitude, wouldn't you, of the Torah? Yes, wouldn't you? I would. Very socialist. What do you mean to give the land back? What do you mean you're going to cancel things? There's an idealism here about how the world should work. There really is. On the other hand, by the way, there's verses. I want you to look a little bit. I want you to do me a favor, please, if you will. Turn to page 742. 742. It's a little bit before where we've been reading. Beginning verse 25 through verse 35, through 39 actually, where we started actually, the first Aliyah. I want you to read those pages, 742, 743, top of 744, and see if you can pick out ways in which the Torah wants us and mandates us to try and avoid the inequalities and inequities that occur in society. There's 3 different stages I want to suggest here. You'll follow those, you'll read them. In the meantime, we're going to continue with the second Aliyah. If you'll come forward, those of you reading page 744. If you're not reading, you'll be able to find verse 44. 744, verse 44 as we continue.
Ya'amod Yitzchak Yaakov ben Yosef Tzipora Sheni.
Baruch Hu es Adonai HaMvarach.
Baruch Adonai HaMvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher barucha bonu mikol ha'amim v'nosan lonu es toraso. Baruch atah Adonai nosein ha'torah.
Amen. Ve'avdecha ve'amatecha asher yihulach me'et hagoyim asher sevivotechem mechem tiknu eved ve'ama ve'gam mibnei hatoshavim hagarim imachem mechem tiknu umimishpachtam asher imachem, asher holidu be'eretzechem, v'chayu lechem la'achuzah, v'hitnachaltem otam livnechem, acharechem la'reshet achuzah, le'olam bachem ta'avidu, ta'avodu uve'achechem b'nei Yisrael ish be'achiv lo tirdevo befarech.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam Asher nasan lanu Torah semes v'chaye olam nata b'sochenu Baruch atah Adonai nosein haTorah.
Amen. All right, let's start at the top of page 742. I'll give you the first one, where it says, if your kinsman is in straits and has to sell part of his holding, his nearest redeemer, right, his closest relative, shall come and redeem what his kinsman has sold. So if someone in your family is destitute and has to begin selling off their possessions and their land and things like that, if you can help your family member, you're supposed to redeem those possessions back. Right? They're trying to avoid a situation where you begin to that downward spiral of economic difficulty. Is that interesting? The first step, when you start to lose your possession, when you can't take care of your household, how do we help somebody? First step. Second step, I want you to turn to verse 39. Verse 35 on page 743. Page 743 on the opposite page, verse 35 is 5 lines down. Let's see what this means. You'll try and tell me. If your kinsman, being in straits, comes under your authority, and you hold him as though a resident alien, let him live by your side. Do not exact from him advance or accrued interest, but fear your God. Let him live by your side as your kinsman. So what's happening here? Any suggestions you may know? Jeff, who? Michael? Don't make it hard. And by the way, he already owes you a little money from the first time. Now he owes you so much that what's happening actually? He becomes an indentured servant. Your kinsman, your brother, your family member, right? How many of you still lend money to family members and expect it back? That's it. Right? In this case, right, the idea is that they now, in terms of, it's a little bit more serious. There was a hand over here as well. But what does it mean now when you treat them? Paul, go ahead. Let him keep his self-respect. So by the way, even if he's so in difficulty that you can't help him, right, that you can't treat him just like a slave. You can't treat him. Give him that sense of dignity because he deserves that. Yes, Danny? It's only within a family. Even in a family, absolutely. Right? Think. Oh my God. Right? You know this. You lend a family member money. And then all of a sudden you watch everything they buy, don't you? Right? You lent them $5,000 to cover something, and all of a sudden they've taken a vacation in Mexico. And you want to say to them, excuse me? Right? Right? That money? Right? Who's paying for that? Am I paying for your Mexico vacation? Isn't that what you want to say? You do, don't you? And this is saying, no, you can't treat them like that. Sense of dignity. Good. Let's go one more. Now, verse 39. This is on top page 744. If your kinsman under you continues in straits, you must give himself over to you. Do not subject him to the treatment as a slave. Here, right? This is the one about not being slave. All right? I kind of flip those around. The final one is if he's going to be your slave, right? If he owes you, don't treat him like a slave. The second one, by the way, the rabbis derived from this. I want you to go back to page 743, verse 35. Right? You're supposed to actually help him from under his load as well. That is to say, if he needs help to get back on track, you have to help that person before they become indentured completely. Isn't that something? Like the idea is, you know this, it's so much easier to help someone to avoid poverty than to get them out of poverty. Isn't that true? You all know that to be a truth. How do you help avoid people living in that vicious cycle? That's what microgrants are about in Africa. With $100, you can help a family to create a business that can sustain them for a long time and give them the dignity of self-worth. And our tradition tells us, before something gets so bad, you have to help. I love this tension. What did we start with, by the way? This whole idea of this radical reset of where you have this sabbatical year and the Jubilee years. Right? If it gets so bad, somehow you want to reset it. But by the way, it's really hard to reset it, Mark, isn't it? Yeah. What does that do to society when you have to reset it? It usually doesn't work well, does it? Right? We've had societies try that in the modern period, correct? And so resetting to get back to God in terms of the values of dignity, because everybody's made in the image of God. By the way, if everybody's made in the image of God, how can some people live in poverty, and how can we allow that as well? I mean, that's the tension we live in. Yeah, Michelle. So Michelle raised the question, what about people who are not receptive to that assistance? Those people you can't help. There's right. Until you want to help yourself and willing to be helped, you can't. But the Torah, think about this, 3,000 years ago, is living in this tension between this ideal socialism, that everybody should be equal, and the other reality that says that doesn't work, and how are we going to live in that tension? Look, I don't have to go far to apply those issues today, do I? Right? The condition of our own country, condition of the world in terms of inequalities, how are we going to do that? It's unfortunate that the politics and the political world has sort of divided up two different sides that have very different ways and that will demonize the other about how to do it when they forget both sides about what the issue is. Right? It's about change and our obligation to do something about it, and how do we live in that tension. By the way, if you want to live a peaceful life, really, ethically, and in terms of not being challenged, don't be Jewish. I'm going to tell you right now, right? Our tradition, the Jewish tradition is going to say, you're going to stand in that tension. You're going to own that tension. You want to be comfortable? Forget it. Live in knowing the blessings you have and the obligations you have to bring blessings to others. The tension we've been living out 3,000 years and still trying to figure it out. Let us continue with the third Aliyah, page 744, verse 47.
Ya'amdu label Simcha ben Michael ve'elka basha bat Tzvi Herschel u'Dvora bat Meir v'Bashi Shlishi.
Baruch hu et Adonai hambarach, Baruch Adonai hambarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, Asher b'chabanu mikal ha'amim v'notan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen. V'chisasik Yad gervus oshav imach umach achicha imav v'nimkar. L'ger toshav imach ol le'eker mishpachas ger. Acharei nimkar gula tiyelo, echad me'echad yigalenu, vendodo yigalenu, misher b'soro, mimishpachto yigalenu, hisiga yado v'nigal, v'chishavim konehu, mishnas imach lo, Ad shanas hayovel vehoyor kesef mim koro b'mispar shonim kimei sochir yeimo imod rabos bashonim lefihen yoshiv guloso mi kesef mignoso v'me'ad nishar bashonim Ad shanas hayovel v'chishav lo Kefi shanav yoshiv eskuloso, Kizchir shana, bishana yeh imo, lo yerdenu beferech leinecho, v'im lo yigael be'elev, v'yotza bishnas hayovel, uvanov imo.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher notan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam notah b'tohenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Ya'amod Yehuda ben Harold v'Shoshana bat Rudolph Rivi'i.
The fourth Aliyah continues, page 745, verse 55.
Okay. Wardrobe malfunction.
Papa, take your towels.
What's that?
Take your keys.
Baruch es Adonai Hamavorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'cha banu mikol ha'amin v'natanu lanu et Torah. Baruch atah Adonai noten havatorah.
Amen. Amen. Ki livnei Yisrael avadim avadaihem asher hotzeti otam me'eret Mitzrayim. Ani Adonai Elohechem lo ta'asu lachem ve'elilim ufesel umatzeva lo takimu lachem ve'even maski lo ta'nu be'ertzechem lishtachavot aleha ki Ani Adonai Elohechem et shabbatotai tishmaru umikdashi tira'u Ani Adonai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'tani olam notad devinu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
And you'll step to this side, please. Ya'amdu David ben Max v'Hana bat Irving Chamishi.
The fifth Aliyah continues, page 745, verse 55.
Baruch et Adonai Hambarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch atah
Baruch Adonai
Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bacha banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Amen. Ki livnei Yisrael avadim avadaihem asher hotzeti otam me'eretz Mitzrayim. Ani Adonai Elohechem lo ta'asu lachem elilim ufesel umatzeva lo takimu lachem ve'even maski lo ta'nu be'ertzechem lishtachavot aleha ki ani Adonai Elohechem et shabbatotai tishmaru umikdashi tira'u ani Adonai.
Kiss right there.
Grandpa.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'kei olam notah b'tokenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Before we read the next Aliyah, we're going to take a moment out of our Torah reading to say a prayer. If you have this handout, the prayer can be found on the middle of the page, right next to Bryce's beautiful picture. It's the Misha Berach prayer. We're going to pray for those that are ill, for anyone who's homebound or couldn't be here today, for those that are dealing with physical or mental illness, eating disorders, addiction, whatever people are going through. If you have a name that you'd like to add to our list, please stand in your place and we'll come to you. But for now, we're on the middle of this page for the Misha Berach.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mikor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
We send out prayers for healing to Salka ben Roshka, Dina bat Yocheved, Aaron Yehuda ben Chaya Hinda, Menachem Mendel ben Tzvi, Rachel bat Esther, Naomi bat Sarah, Raphael Tzion ben Yaakov Vitali, Nadi Epstein, Elon Shayot, Abigail bat Zlata, Yaakov ben Rachel, Judy Aronson, Shimon ben Leah, Jake Gordon, Judith Kaufman, Beverly Bowie, Shlomo Yehuda ben Leah Yisrael HaKohen, Dava Leon bat Tzipora, Florence Mond, Yafa bat Malka, David ben Penina, Jake Neustadt, Tana Yofefa bat Meir Yankif, and Shirley Davis. If you have someone you'd like to add prayer for healing, please rise in your place. To all those whose names we mentioned and all those whose names we didn't mention, we send the prayer of refuah shlema, hope for a speedy, a full recovery of body and spirit. May be seated. We now move to the sixth Aliyah, which we are on page 746, chapter 26, verse 3. Schnittmans.
Well, that's one way to call them. Ya'amdu, Yaron ben Chaim v'Leah, v'Tamar bat Solomon v'Shoshana, v'Noach ben Shalom halevi, v'Eti Golda bat Tzvi, Shishi.
Baruch hu et Adonai HaMorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMorach L'olam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu torato. Baruch atah Adonai notan haTorah.
Amen. Im bechukotai telechu, v'et mitzvotai tishmeru, v'atzitem otam. V'natata kishmechem biatam, v'natati ha'eretz yuvula, yatzeit v'etz sadeh yimloch yitain pirio v'hasik lachem da'ish et batzir uvatzir yasik et zarab v'alchaltem lachmechem lasova v'shavtem lavetach ba'artzechem.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Ya'amdu Avraham Yaakov ben Noach HaLevi, v'Chaya bat Yaron v'Tamar Shvi'i.
Dana Nitai, come on down with that beautiful baby. Come on.
Where's Vinasati?
You bringing Shiloh with us
see it.
too? He wants to come? All right, I guess not. He's having too much fun, Itai. That's all right. I'll try and call him up later. We'll see if he comes
Okay, got
up.
it.
Baruch hu et Adonai HaMorach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. V'nasati shalom ba'aretz, u'shchavtem v'ein b'acharit, v'hishbati. Chayara min ha'aretz, v'cherev lo savor b'artzechem, u'daftem es oivechem, v'naflu lifnechem lechorev, v'rodfu mikem chamisha me'ah, u'me'ah mikem ruvavor yirdofu, v'naflu oivechem lifnechem lechorev, u'fonisa aleichem, v'ifresi eschem v'erbesi eschem, v'akimosi esprisi itchem.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. All right, hand her over. Dana and Itai. Hello, Shiloh, come on. I'll take good care of her, I promise, right? So Itai and Dana, we like to talk about the fact that both of you had your B'nai Mitzvah here at Temple Aliyah, right? I got to officiate at both of those. By the way, much like the Ivars who ended up with man hands from the synagogue, man hands that are here and they're right still together, and as well, right, from Deanna Morris, they're together with exactly. You get families that doesn't happen too often, and I got to officiate at your wedding. Shiloh, I was at your bris. You don't remember that? It's a good thing, trust me. It's all right. Right? And now we have this lovely, precious, just delicious young lady. Your family's overjoyed would be, right, an understatement. Sense of relationship and connection from both sides. And Dana, our families have shared so many things together that I've always looked at you and your siblings as just like another one of my children. And so I always get verklempt in moments like this, right? Because my kids won't do anything about this, just so you'll know that. I'm going to have to rely on you, I guess. So Malachi, the prophet, it says there, behold, I will send you Elijah, right? The precursor of the Messiah. It says to turn the hearts of the fathers to the children and the hearts of the children to the fathers. Right? The image in the prophets here is that the Messianic era is one of relationship between parents and children. The ideal state of where they are in harmony together and they get along. Doesn't always happen so easily, does it? In terms of life, in terms of the way things are. But the fact that Elijah is part of that covenant, the Shomer HaBrit, that's why he was at your bris, by the way, Shiloh. You don't remember? We put you on a chair for Elijah, and because he's Shomer HaBrit. And now you got into the covenant in a very different way than your sister is. You'll see the video another time. But now we're going to bring her into the covenant, right? In front of the grandparents, in front of the aunts and uncles and cousins, and so many of them. By the way, if you're related to an Engelman or to a Schnittman, just stand up wherever you are. Just stand up where you are. Just stand up. Berger, stand up. Will you over there? Come on out. Look, I just want you to take a look around, like if you're related. Like these are the people all related to this family. All right, you may have a seat. Thank you. And so we're going to offer a blessing. Right, the names that you've chosen very carefully. Mishaberach Avateinu Avraham Yitzchak Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel Leah. Yivarech et hahorim bebitam hanolda lahem v'krei Shema v'Yisrael Leah Sarah Bat Avraham Yaakov v'Chaya. Yehi Ratzon Shizku Horehed Legalal Torah Lechupa Lamasim Tovim. May God bless our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. Bless these parents, Itai and Dana, and their daughter, newly born Leah Sarah, known to us as Liana Sarah. You chose those names, by the way, Leah, after your father's mother. And always, in terms of Leah Schnittman, we remember with love and a sense of pride now of looking down. Leah, also your mother's grandmother, so your great-grandmother, great-great-grandmother. We bring in, we tie this in as well. And then Sarah, Tammy, your mother Susan, who we lost not too long ago, but who was always part of the family. Those people, I know, are truly part of your lives. They are now part of her life. She carries in her the memory, the beauty and love of them. May this young lady, with the love of family, of community, of a village that it takes to raise her, may she always have a sense of Torah, of good deeds, and may she be blessed one day to come under the wedding chuppah, and let us all say, Amen.
L'Torah u'lechuppah u'lema'asim tovim. May your parents guide you and honor you will bring to the house of Israel, where joyous voices sing. L'Torah u'lechuppah u'lema'asim tovim. Hey, Simin Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simin Tov, Simin Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simin Tov, Simin Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simin Tov. Yehelanu, 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 Ulecha Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael. David Melech Yisrael, Chai Bekayam. David Melech Yisrael, Chai Bekayam.
We're going to continue with the 8th Aliyah, page 748, verse 10.
Wow. Ya'amdu, Shimon Moshe ben Benyamin v'Fega, v'Rachel bat Yosef v'Tzipora, Acharon.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen. The section that Bob Epstein is going to be reading now, beginning page 748, verse 10. 36 verses, some blessings, but unfortunately a number of curses as well. And he's going to do it in a subdued voice. You might barely hear it. You're going to try and follow, because when we articulate these curses, it happens twice in the Torah, shouldn't be too loud. Right? We don't want to acknowledge the curses too much, and so we get through them as quickly as we can and as softly as Bob, you begin the Torah reading.
Thank you. Amen. V'yachaltem yashan noshan. Stop that. V'yashan mibnei chadash totziu. V'natati mishkani b'tochechem. V'lo tigal nafshi etchem. V'hithalachti b'tochechem. V'hayiti lachem le'elohim. V'yatem tiyuli le'am. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, mihiyot lachem avadim, ve'eshbor motot ulchem, ve'olech etchem komemiot, ve'im lo tishmu li, ve'lo tasu li et kol hamitzvot ha'ela, ve'im b'chut ha'ayv, tasmut erim et rishotai, ve'agav v'shrim, ve'kol bilti, asod et kol mitzvotai, ve'churachem et briti, avani, eselazot lachem, ve'vkadi lechem, ve'chulchem et hashmurot, ve'chut et malchut einechem, ve'emayim b'miyazot, nafesh, ve'zaratem marik, ve'zarachem l'chaluchu, ve'vechem, natatim, dvenai, v'chem, ve'nagagotem, lifnei v'chem, ve'ardu v'chem, v'sonechem, ve'nazatem, in vadaf, etchem, ve'em ad eila, ve'lo tishma'u li, v'yasafti l'zarav, etchem, v'sheva al chatotechem, v'savarti et ga'on azchem, natati et smechem, v'kabarzel, et artzchem kan chusha, v'tam l'ri, kechochem, v'lo titen, et archem et v'yola, v'etz haaretz, lo titen pirio, v'im telchum, imi keri, v'lo tevu, lishmoa li, v'yasafti alechem, akash sheva, kechototechem, v'hashlichuti b'chvachem, et chayat hasadeh, v'hashlichtem etchem, v'charati et labechotechem, v'hamiti etchem, Darkachem, ve'im be'ela lo ta'asu li, ve'halachti imi keri, ve'halachti iman imani imachem bakeri, ve'hakiti etchem, gamani sheva al chatotechem, ve'eveti alechem, hereb nekomot nakem, ve'rit v'na'asavtem, al arichem v'shalachti dever b'tochechem v'natati b'yad oyev v'shivrei lachem mate lachem ve'afu asher nashim eser nashim v'hamdechem v'tanur echad v'shashiv lachem v'mashkal v'alechem lo tashba'u ve'im bezod lo tishba'u li v'halachtem imi b'keri v'achalti imachem v'chem not keri b'hezrat emechem afani esheva al hatotechem v'halachti b'sar banechem b'sar banotechem tochilu v'hishmarati et miotechem v'yikarti et hamanechem v'natati et periachem et pigrei gulechem v'ga'allah nafshi etchem v'natati et harechem harba v'chashivoti et mikdashchem v'lo eriach b'reach v'chochechem v'chashivoti ani et haaretz hashimomu Aleha, Oivechem, Yashvim, Ba, Ve'etchem Ezra, Bagoyim, Vehikarti, Acharechem, Cherev, Vechayeta, Yatzechem, Shema, Ve'arechem, Yu, Harba, Horba, Az, Tirtse, Haaretz, Etchvotecha, Kol Yemei Shema, Shema, Ve'atem Ba'aretz, of Oivechem, Az Tishbad, Ve'aretz Artzad, Et Shabbotecha Kol Yemei, Et Shabbotecha Kol Yemei Hashmama Tishbat Et Asher Lo Shabta B'Bishmotechem B'Mashmotechem Aleha V'Hanash V'Nisharim B'Chem V'Yivoti V'Heveti Morech Belvavam V'Artzot Avechem V'Radaf Itam Kol Itam Kol Ele Nidaf V'Nasu Mentasa V'Cherev V'Naflu V'Ein Rodev V'Kishlu Ish Bechav Kemafni Cherev V'Rodev Ayin V'Lo Tiyeh Lachem Tekuma Lifnei Ovechem V'Adaptem B'Goyim V'Alchla Etchem Eretz V'Ovechem V'Nishartem V'Hanisharim B'Chem Yimku B'Avonam V'Artzot Ovechem V'Af Ba'avona Avotam Atal Yimaku Itam Yimaku V'Hitvadu Et Avonam V'Et Avonam At Avon Avotam V'Machala Asher Loa Bi V'Af Asher Holcha Yimi B'Keri Afani Elech Imam B'Keri V'Hiveti Etchem Ba'otam Ba'aretz Ba'eretz Oivechem O Az Yikana V'Avam Tiyeh He'erel V'Oy Yertzu V'Az Yertzu Et Avonam V'Zacharti Et Brit Zacharti Et Briti Yaakov V'Af Et Briti Yitzchak V'Af Et Briti Yitzchak V'Af Et Briti Abraham Ezkor V'Aretz Ezkor.
Verse 43, page 752.
Aretz Tezov Tezivmahem V'Tiratz Et Shabbotecha V'Chashima V'Hem Yartzu Et Avonam Yan V'Yan V'Mishpatai Ma'asu V'Et Chukotai Gala Nafsham V'Gav Nafsham V'Afgam Zotio B'Yotam Be'eretz Avotechem Oivechem Lo Me'asotem Lo L'Savtim Lo Ga'alatim V'Chalotam Ve'afar Beriti Otam Ani Itam Ki Ani Alechem V'Zacharti Lachem Berit Rishonim Asher Hotzeiti Et Otam Me'eretz Mitzrayim Le'enei Hagoyim Lihiyod Lachem Le'Elohim Ani Adonai Elohim Ani Adonai Ela HaChukim HaMishpatim VeHaTorot Asher Natan Adonai Beno Uven B'nei Yisrael B'Char Sinai B'Yad Moshe.
Yasher Koach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emes v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yitkada v'yitkada Shemei Rabbah Be'alma divrach irute v'yamlich malchute B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayedechol be'Yisrael Bagala vizman kariv v'meru. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevorach le'olam lo me'omaya yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'meru.
Abachur Abar Mitzvah Yamod Liam Benyamin Ben Yisrael V'Yafa Malka Maftir Chazak Zok.
That's for you. Just special for you. All right. We've called forward the Bar Mitzvah now, Bryce, who's going to continue with his Aliyah. The Aliyah continues on page 752, verse 44.
Baruch hu et Adonai hambarach.
Baruch Adonai hambarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hambarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Toratel. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah. Ve'af gam zot bihyotam be'eretz oyevehem lo ma'astim ve'lo ge'altim lechalotam lehafer beriti itam ki ani Adonai Elohechem ve'zacharti lahem beri rishonim asher hoteti otam me'eretz Mitzrayim le'enei hagoyim lihyot lachem le'lachim Ani Adonai, Eile hachukim v'hamishpachtim v'hatarat asher natan Adonai beinogo uvein v'nei Yisrael behar Sinai biad Moshe. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Ya'amod ha'magbiach ta'amod ha'golelet.
We rise for the lifting of the Torah scroll, please.
Asher sa Moshe livnei v'nei Yisrael al pi Adonai beyad Moshe.
You may be seated. I want to wish you Yasher Koach. Congratulations to our wonderful Torah readers, to Bryce, of course, and Sloan, and Uncle Irwin, and Bryce, and Papa, and Uncle Irwin, and Bob Epstein, who zipped through those curses. We don't want to hang in there too long, do we, with curses, do we, Bryce? So you're going to share with us the Haftarah, which people will find on page 763. You're going to be reading that section, chapter 17, verses 1 through 9. Before you begin the Haftarah, you're going to share with us some of your thoughts, slowly, clearly, on today's portion, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. My Torah portion is Bahar Behukotai, and I want to share some of what I have learned from this parsha. There are many laws and rules stated by God in my Torah portion. One of the rules describes how every 7 years is a Sabbath year, and the Israelites can't plant crops during that time. Another rule discusses the Jubilee year. The Jubilee year is every 50 years for the Israelites. During that year, every person is instructed to return to his or her ancestral property and eat crops only grown naturally. Another law given by God that caught my attention from this passage said that the people of Israel should not pray to idols. God also told the Israelites not to carve or make sacred pillars, even if not to use them. The last part I read in my Torah portion was the law about donations and how much people are required to give. God said that if you were too poor, the priest would decide the amount you should donate. Those laws and rules were interesting, but reading about God's threats to the Israelites had me confused at first. Why would God threaten his own people with starvation or exile or even a plague? It seems unreasonable to punish the Israelites so severely for one broken law. After contemplating this threat a little longer, I realized that God said those things to over-exaggerate what could happen because he wanted his people to understand the importance of responsibility. I don't think that we will actually be punished with a plague, but if we fail to adhere to the rules given by God, I do think that problems will arise. I feel that God levied these threats to protect his people from the unintended consequences of not following his commandments. As I become a bar mitzvah, this lesson is important and meaningful to me because although I don't expect to be getting exiled anytime soon, personal responsibility is still one of the most important concepts in life. I showed responsibility during the preparation for my bar mitzvah by practicing every day. I also applied the lesson of listening to God's commandments to sports, which rely heavily on rules and responsibility. If there were no rules in sports, the games would be a mess. Additionally, if rules existed but no one assumed the responsibility of following them, the games would be chaotic. I live my life guided by the golden rule and the concept of fairness. I don't always follow the rules I set for myself, and sometimes this can cause problems. Just as the Jewish people are guided by the 10 Commandments, I have my own commandments that I follow. Listening in school and being nice to friends and family are two of the many commandments I want to abide by. I try to follow the commandments given in my life, but sometimes a mistake will be made. None of us is perfect, but I continue to strive to be a better person every day. Shabbat Shalom. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nviim tovim v'ratza v'divrehem hanemarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habacher b'torah u'v'Moshe avdo u'v'Yisrael amo u'v'nviei ha'emet v'tzedek. Chatat Yehuda ketova be'e barzel betziporin shamir harisha alu achlibam u'karnel mizbechotechem kizkor b'neihem mizbechotam va'asherehem al etra anam al gevaot ha-gevaot harari basadeh Chelecha kol otzerotecha livaz etem bamotecha bechatat becho gevolecha v'shamata oivech min ha'atecha asher natati lach v'havaticha et oivechem ba'aretz asher lo yadata ki es kidachtem be'api adolam tukad. Amar Adonai Aror Hagever Asher Yivtul Ba'adam Vasam Basar Zero Umin Adonai Yasar Libo Vahya Katra Ba'ava Velo Yire Kiavotov Vashachan Haririm Pamidbar Eretz Milecha Velo Teshev Baruch Hagever Asher Yiftach Badonai Vahya Adonai Miftecho Vahaya ki eitz shatu amayim va'ayuva yashalach shareshav velo yire ki avochom vahaya alehu ra'anam uvishna batzor lo yidog velo yamish meyaso peri akav halev mikol ra'ananhu miyedaenu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam tzor kol haolamim tzadik bechol hadarot ha'el ha'ne'eman ha'omer ve'oseh hamdaber kayem shekol devarav emet v'tzedek. Ne'eman atahu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ne'emanim devarecha ve'devar echad midvarecha Achor lo yashuv rekam, ki el melech ne'eman, v'rahaman ata. Baruch Ata Adonai. Ha'el ha'ne'eman bechol devarav. Rachem al Tzion ki hi beit hayenu v'laluvat nefesh toshia bimhira ve'amenu. Baruch Ata Adonai. Mesameach Tzion bevanecha. Samheinu Adonai Eloheinu be'eliyahu hanavi avdecha uv'malchut beit David meshichecha bimhera yavo ve'agil libenu al kisro lo yeshev zar ve'lo yinhelu od acherim et kevodo ki b'shem kodshecha nishbatalo shelo yechpe naro leolam va'ed Baruch Ata Adonai Magen David Al HaTorah, V'el Havadah, V'el Hanvi'im, V'el Yom HaShabbat Hazeh, Shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu, L'Kedusha V'Linucha, L'Chavod U'Letifaret. Al HaKol, Adonai Eloheinu, Anachnu modim lach, Umvarechim otach, Yitbarach Shemcha befi kol hai, Tamid leolam va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov. Yehelanu, 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 Ulecha Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael, David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'Kayav, David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'Kayav. Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Yehelanu.
Here you go. You turn towards me. It's my chance to talk to you. It's yeah. It takes a while. It takes years to get this down. Just so you'll know that. All right, hold on. Let's move over here a little bit. That's better. Not quite right. Hold on, right there. There we go. Okay, that's better. Sorry. Much better. The first time I've had to pull that trick, just so you know that, at a bar mitzvah, now they were missing way taller than me. I tried to figure out all morning how I was going to do this. Oh my gosh. Are you just beyond excited? You were born for this moment, just so you'll know that. When I arrived here at Temple Aliyah 25 years ago, your grandparents were the first to greet me, very involved, the past president. Your mother, you're heading off to college? Was that somewhere around there, my first year, right? And a lot of the U.S. wires who were here, I think, with celebrating with you as well. And your family, this has been their place. And then I got to meet your dad at the very beginning of that relationship, and he comes into this family as well, and so inspired by his trip to Israel. I remember your great-grandparents sitting right over there week after week, uncle when he comes in, and your mom and your dad, and it's just like, this is your place, and I want you to understand that. And your grandparents, both sides, want you to feel that sense of connection and of belonging, because in life, that's what we want, that sense of belonging to something. I hope you feel that, because it's a very powerful moment. I love what you talked about in terms of not always being able to play by the rules. You try, it doesn't always work, but you need rules. This morning's, by the way, portion about curses and blessings. Rabbi Goldstein wanted me to bless the Yankees, but I told him I wouldn't do it. I said, I'm going to bless the Red Sox. We're going to curse the Yankees, I think is what we said. Is that what we do today? Is that just for you? Just for you. It's his day. It's his day, Rabbi Goldstein, right? Isn't that worth it? The whole day was just worth that one moment, wasn't it, for you? What we want for you always is to have the sense of goodness and of doing right, and that there are rules and we do our best. And yet sometimes in a game, when something happens by accident, something even good comes out of that, because if you can make a good play out of a broken play, Sometimes it looks great. Nobody knows the difference, right? So in life, not everything's going to go the way that you want it. Not every play is going to work the same way in life in terms of every day how you live. And yet, how do you respond? How do you make the goodness come out that you have inside? This is the moment of potential. You're not an adult. Let's not kid ourselves, right? You're tall enough to be, but you're not. And there's a moment of affirming that you're on your way. And you know what's right, you know what's wrong, the blessings of life, the curses of life. And we're going to share this blessing with the congregation of Shechianu. Let's have everybody stand up, please. Put your arms around your neighbor, all right? Put your arms around your neighbor. Even if you don't know them, you're going to be eating tuna fish with them later, so don't worry. We're going to join together the blessing of Shechianu. Here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
I want you to remain standing, please, for the blessing of the month. All right? So we're going to keep standing, please, as we turn to page 180. And let's have Nate's going to hold the Torah for us. Please come forward. Nate, it's always our tradition of the Shabbat before the new month to be able to bless that new month. And so we find ourselves again page 180. Yehi ratzon b'fnecha Adonai Eloheinu v'lo avoteinu shebetem v'zitecha
Yehi ratzon b'fnecha Adonai Eloheinu v'lo avoteinu שתחדש עלינו את החודש הבא לטובה ולברכה ותיתן לנו חיים ארוכים חיים של שלום, חיים של טובה, חיים של ברכה, חיים של פרנסה, חיים של חילוץ עצמות, חיים שיש בהם יראת שמיים ויראת חטא, חיים שאין בהם בושה וכלימה, חיים של אושר וכבוד, חיים שתהבנו אהבת תורה ויראת שמיים, חיים שמלאו משאלות ליבנו לטובה, אמן סלע. מי שעשה ניסים לאבותינו וגאל אותם מעבדות לחירות, הוא יגאל אותנו בקרוב יקבץ נידחנו מארבע כנפות הארץ. חברים כל ישראל ונאמר אמן. ראש חודש סיוון ביום שלישי יהיה בהבא עלינו ועל כל ישראל לטובה.
ראש חודש סיוון יהיה ביום השלישי הבא עלינו ועל כל ישראל לטובה. יחשן הקדוש ברוך הוא
יחדשהו הקדוש ברוך הוא עלינו ועל כל עמו בית ישראל לחיים ולשלום,
אמן.
לששון ולשמחה,
אמן.
לישועה ונחמה, ונאמר אמן.
May the new month of Sivan, which begins on Tuesday, the month in which we celebrate the festival of Shavuot, the giving and receiving of Torah, may all people know that God's word is viable and able to come to their hearts, that we should all be able to live in peace, to find goodness amongst our neighbors, to find the sanctity and divinity within one another, to bring peace to this world. And let us say, Amen. Okay, the Torah is going to have a seed. As soon as it has a seed, you may also. And in the meantime, page 181, all right, you may be seated. Page 181, Bryce is going to lead us in the Ashrei, and he very much wants you to respond on the alternate lines. Right, Bryce?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Go ahead.
Ashrei v'vitecha od yechalucha Selah.
Shreyam Shadonai Eloha.
Tehillah le David, Aramimcha Elohai HaMelech, V'yavrech Shimcha le'olam va'ed. Gadol Adonai umhula me'od, v'ligdulato ein heker.
Dor ledor shabach ma'asecha, uvrotecha yagidu.
Hadar kavod hodecha, v'divrei nifleotecha asicha.
Ve'zuzerotecha yomeru, uvlatcha saprena.
Zecherav tivecha ya'abiu, v'tikatecha yeranenu.
Adon brachum Adonai, erech apayim udachased.
Tov Adonai lakol, v'rahaman al kol ma'asav.
Yoduch Adonai kol ma'asecha, v'chasidecha yevarchucha.
Kevod malchutecha yameru, ugvratecha yedaberu.
V'hodilim lehadam v'rotaha, v'vod hadar malchuto.
Malchutecha malchut ko'olamim, umemshaltecha bechol dor v'ador.
Somecha Adonai l'choli, v'zokef l'chol hakfufim.
Einei choli lecha yashaberu, v'ata notin lachem etachlam beito.
Poteach et yadecha, u'mazvi l'chol chai ratzon.
Tzadik Adonai bechol derachav, v'chasid bechol ma'asav.
Karov Adonai l'chol korahav, l'chol eishikru v'emet.
Ratzon yira'al ya'aseh, v'yet shavatam yishma ve'oshim.
Shomer Adonai kol oivav, v'yekol harshayim yashmin.
Tehillah Adonai yedaber pi, v'yavrech kol basar shem kocho le'olam va'ed. V'anachnu nevarech yom, me'ata ve'ad olam. Hallelujah.
Rise together, please, for the return of the Torah. Steve Severin, come forward. You're going to carry the Torah. Those of you who are going to be opening the Ark, please bring your prayer books. Beth and Tim Petros, Ben and Tracy Jaffe, Bruce and Roseanne Severin, and Marcia Rosen, if you'll come forward at this time.
Yahallelu et Shem Adonai, ki nizgav Shemo levado, odo al eretz v'shamayim, vayarem keren le'amo, tila lecho chasidav, livnei Yisrael, am kerovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Mizmor leDavid, havu l'Adonai b'nei Elim, havu l'Adonai, kavod va'oz, havu l'Adonai, kivot shemo hishtachavu l'Adonai, v'hadrat kodesh, kol Adonai alamayim, el hakavod hirim, Adonai amayim rabim, kol Adonai ruach, ay, 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 kol Adonai, behadar, kol Adonai, shover arazim, yishaber Adonai, edar ze havanon, ayar kidem, kimo egel, Lebanon v'Sirion, kimo ben re'emim, ay, 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 kol Adonai, chotev lavodesh, kol Adonai, yachil midbar, yachil Adonai midbar Kaddish, kol Adonai, chol ayalot, vayechesov, ye'arot, ubehechalo, kulo omer kavod, ay, 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 Adonai lamabu, yashav yeshev Adonai, melech le'olam, Adonai oz le'amo yiten, Adonai yevarech edamo v'shalom, yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, lai, ya, lai, 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 ya, la, 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 ya, lai, la, 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 ya, la, 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 ya, lai, la, 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 ya, la, 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 ya, lai, la, 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 ya, la, 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 lai, 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 Yisrael, Yisrael, ve'oraita hadu, Yisrael, Yisrael, ve'oraita hadu, ay, 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 Torah oira, Torah oira, hallelujah, hallelujah, Torah ora, Torah ora, hallelujah, hallelujah, Torah ora, Torah ora, hallelujah, Torah ora, Torah ora, hallelujah.
Ubenucho Yomar Eitzchak Lama Chasikim Ba Betomchecha Meushar Derachecha Darchei Noam Bechol Netivotecha Shalom Ashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuva Chadesh Chadesh Yameinu Chadesh Yameinu Kekedem Amen.
You may be seated. Except you, sir. You're going to come on up. At this time, I'm going to call up the president of our men's club, Alan Jacobs, who's going to give you some swag.
Mr. Bryce, how are you? I'm not used to this. And I'm 6'4". Look at this. Look at all these people. This is amazing. Look how many people came out for you today. I am like impressed. And you read very well, and you did really well. And I don't know what else I could say. I'm just amazed. Do you know what this is? This is a gift from your temple community. It's called the Kiddush cup. You know what you do with a Kiddush cup? Yeah. You put wine in it. Just don't put too much in there at once. But I hope that you will use this for many years to help keep the warmth of Shabbat in your house and have it be meaningful, and you can enjoy time with your family. I have this book called Israel Matters. It's a good book. I've read it. My daughter's read it. You know what? It's a good thing. I think you should take a moment and read it. But I have some other things here that are kind of nice. I have a little, membership to our USY here that's good for a year. I hope that you continue to hang out with your friends there. I have a bar mitzvah certificate. And here's something really cool, because I heard your dad mention that he had been to Israel. A tree has been planted in Israel. And if you ever go to Israel, you can actually look up your tree and you can go visit it. And I hope that you do that, my friend. Mazel tov.
Thank you.
we're taking it back.
All right, now we call upon our president, Madam Julie Devine.
Thank you, Rabbi.
announcement.
Okay. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome to Temple Aliyah. Mazel tov to Bryce Jacobson this morning on his bar mitzvah, and of course to Liana Engelman on your baby naming, and to the Engelman and family, and also the Jacobson and Shore family, and the Schnittman's family also. Mazel tov to everyone. So nice to see everyone here this morning. Just want to say a few things about what's coming up here at Temple Aliyah. Next Friday, May 18th, is our every third Shabbat, and it's going to be bluegrass. Yeehaw. Please join us next Friday at 8 p.m. Next Saturday, May 19th, our Shabbat morning service will begin at 9:15 a.m. with our adult B'nai Mitzvah. And later that evening at 7:30 p.m. is our Erev Shavuot service and our Tikkun Leil Shavuot program. Information on all Temple Aliyah events can be found in the blue and gold Kol Shabbat pamphlet that was handed out to you this morning when you came in, and at our website at templealiyah.org. Thank you for our ushers this morning for your friendly welcomes, and of course to Alan Jacobs representing Men's Club and Women of Aliyah, presenting gifts to our wonderful clergy this morning. And I would like to ask you to all join us for Kiddush lunch and Rebbe's Tish in Lubin Hall after the service, graciously sponsored by Sloan, Severin, and Evan Jacobson in honor of Bryce's bar mitzvah and the Engelman and Schnittman families in honor of Liana's baby naming. Lastly, I'd like to remind all visitors and guests to please refrain from using any electronic devices such as cell phones and cameras as we maintain the sanctity of our Shabbat. Thank you, and Shabbat Shalom.
Also, there's a pink pocketbook in the play area, and we don't want to put them, it's a real pocketbook, so I don't want to put it away with the children's toys. If it's yours. Is it yours?
No, it's not mine.
Okay.
Mine's blue. We continue now with the Chatzi Kaddish before Musaf. I'm going to ask you all to please rise together on page 184.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה בעמדי וחירותי וימליך מלכותי וחייכון וימיכון וחיי כל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבם מבורך לעלם לעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה וכולי להאמין כל ברכתה ושירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה תמירן בעלמה ויאמרו אמן.
We turn to page 185 as we answer Amen to the opening blessings of the Amidah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomer Chasadim Tovim V'Koneh HaKol V'Zocher Chasdei Avot U'Mevi Goel Livnei V'neihem Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer Ufoked U'Moshia U'Magen Baruch Atah Adonai Magen Avraham ufoked Sarah Ata Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechayei Meitim Ata Rav Lehoshia Morid Hatahal Mechalkel Mechayei Meitim Berachamim Rabim Somech Noflim Berofeh Holim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishene Afar Michamocha Va'al Gevurot Umidaho Melach Melech Memid ומחיי ומצמיח ישוע ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים ברוך אתה אדוני וחיי המתים נעריצך ונקדישך כסוד שיח שרפי קודש המקדישים שמך בקודש ככתוב היד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ויאמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך הארץ כבודו כבודו מלא עולם משרתיו שועה זה לזה איי מקום כבודו לעומתם ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד איי אדוני ממקומו ממקומו הוא יפן ברחמים ויחונם המייחדים שמו ערב ובוקר בכל יום תמיד פעמיים ביעבה שמה אומרים שמה ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אחד הוא אלוהינו הוא אבינו הוא מלכנו הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו ברכה מבשני לעיני כוחי להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהים ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור הללויה לדור ודור לדור ודור לדור ודור נגיד God לך לדור ודור לדור ודור דור ודור נגיד God לך ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש קדושתך נקדיש ושבחך אלוהינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד לדור ודור לדור ודור לדור ודור נגיד God לך לדור ודור לדור ודור לדור ודור נגיד God לך כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה גדול וקדוש אתה יא לה 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 ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
The silent Amidah, the standing silent prayer, can be found on page 185 through page 192. This is also a time for personal reflections or prayers from the heart. If you're still saying the Amidah, please continue to do so. We continue with the Kaddish Shalem on page 203.
יתגדל ויגדל שמי רבה, ועמדי וחירותי, וימליך מלכותי בחיי חונו ומחונו וחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעלם לעלמי עלמי יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ותשומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה וכולי להאמין כל בכתב ושירתת שפחת ונחמת אדם ירן בעלמם ויאמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותון ובודהון לכל בית ישראל קודם ושמיה ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלום הרב בן שמעיה וחיים אלינו וכל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרמיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו
As we turn to page 205 for the Aleinu as we're led by our Bar Mitzvah boy.
Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הרצון, ולא שמענו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוצר ארץ, ומושיב יקרו בשמיים עמם, ושכינתו זו בגובהי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, ויד היום ומשאבותה אל לבביך. כי אדוני הוא אלוהים בשמיים ממעם ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. כך כתוב בתורתך, אדוני לי מלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו echad.
You may be seated. In our community this week, we honor the art sites, the memories of Isidore Gentner, Doris Schlesinger, Harriet Wernick, Meyer Bell, Anne Brown, Francis Joseph, Doris Miller, Julius Rosenthal, Robert Rudin, David Schiff, Benjamin Schless, Jason Turitz, Jack Yerman, Bernice Zaret, Alice Appel, Alice Fisher, Jack Flammer, Martha Hamlin, Jacob Moskowitz, Archie Peck, Max Deutscher, Sarah Goldenberg, Rose LaBelle, Benita Stallman, Melvin Block, Edith Edelstein, Robert Gertler, Beatrice Horowitz, Rella Kornblum, Elizabeth Magid, Shirley Mendelson, Sandra Poller, Alan Rauschman, Jeffrey Benjamin, Barney Brody, Stephen Diamond, Leo Dobrin, David Levy, Shoshana Orenstein, Michael Rosenblum, Morris Tarika, Betty Bridge, Lillian Cohen, Harriet Fenton, and all those whose names are in your hearts. If you have a need or desire to say the mourner's Kaddish, please rise as we say this Kaddish together on page 207. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah. Ve'alma divrach chirutei ve'amlich malchutei. B'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chaye techol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevorach Leolam Ulamei Olmaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shmei Dekudasha Berichu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata ta'amiran be'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba min Shemaya V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Please, come on in. Bryce, where are you? Come on in. Hunter, you're going to help us with the Kiddush?
Come on, Hunter. Come
As
on
you
up
come
here.
in. And as we're getting ready to say the Kiddush, grandparents, come on in. We're going to make a circle.
Come on up here. Grandparents. If you're in your seats, please stand up. Please stand up where you are. Put your arms around your neighbor. Put your arms around your neighbor. I'm watching you. Right? Oh, come on. Put your arms around your neighbor. We're going to do Kiddush together. This beautiful melody. Let's join together.
השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת וינפש וביום השביעי שבת
You can all do this. Here we go.
It's just 9 and I.
Adonai et yom hashabat v'kadshehu saveri habarai
L'chaim
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
We checked. It's grape juice this time. Hunter asked already. It's grape juice. Now you're going to wash your hands before you say the blessing over the hamotzi, over the challah. I'm going to give this to you. There you go. Baruch
atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim.
Amen. Now it's time for electricity. Put your hand on the hand of the person who's touching the challah. Did I get the words right, Mimi?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Electricity.
So.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Ay, ay, ay. Shabbat shalom. 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 Ay, ay, ay. Shabbat shalom. 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 Good Shabbos. Buen Shabbat.